You may have heard the term quiet quitting, one of the workplace trends that are thought to have been caused by the COVID pandemic. It refers to doing the minimum required for a given job. In other words, it is the reluctance to do any more than is absolutely necessary, but without formally quitting. Hi, I'm Nikos Orsidis, CEO, management consultant, and author. This channel is devoted to raising your managerial competence, and each episode covers a core skill or competency. So the term quiet quitting is a bit of a misnomer. It's that the employee does not actually quit the job. He or she just does not put in any effort that is more than the bare minimum of what they see as their contractual obligation, without actually submitting a resignation. So let's look at some evidence. A 2022 Gallup survey suggested that at least half of the US workforce consists of quiet quitters, in the sense that they no longer feel engaged in their work, and they don't go beyond the call of duty. No discretionary effort. The September 2022 issue of Harvard Business Review had an article on the topic, arguing that whilst quiet quitters continue to fulfill their primary responsibilities, they're less willing to engage in activities known as citizenship or discretionary behaviors, staying late, showing up early, or attending meetings that are not mandatory. Some managers have been rather tolerant of this, chalking it up to the post-COVID world of uncertainty and perhaps a degree of confusion. This doesn't just reflect heightened empathy, but perhaps a rather realistic view of tight labor markets. Another category of managers has been less forgiving, showing the door to employees whom they perceive as slackers. In other words, they react to quiet quitting with solid firing. This of course risks the depletion of the talent pool in the hope that those that they hire will be more conscientious, which may be wishful thinking.
Mr. Dale, the firm is offering you 6 months severance at half your salary. You will keep all unvested options that you currently hold. Health will be extended through that period. You have until tomorrow at 4:47 to either take the offer or it will be revoked. Do you understand?
Yes.
The World Economic Forum has chimed into the debate by recommending that we place increased emphasis on work-life balance, especially as we come to terms with young workers' reluctance to let work define them as human beings. In fact, the recent 2022 Global Risks Report by the Forum ranks youth disillusionment as a key organizational risk moving forward. What is driving this behavior is not easily reducible to a single factor. Is it dissatisfaction, boredom, lack of organizational support? Does it reflect an employee problem, a management problem, in other words you, or perhaps a combination of all these factors? Here's my take on the phenomenon. The pandemic has prompted widespread uncertainty and anxiety amongst any employees as they embrace new ways of working, remote and/or hybrid. This has led to a rethink of the role of work in our lives, the degree to which it shapes our identity. Work-life balance has therefore become an important consideration, and the way we deal with inevitable trade-offs may have shifted towards a desire for more balance. Working remotely or in hybrid mode may have also created conditions that make it easier to escape the kind of close scrutiny that comes with work in traditional office environments. So what we refer to as discretionary behaviors, staying late, showing up early, or attending meetings that are not mandatory, is weakening. We may have to come to terms with that as we begin to shape a new psychological contract between our organizations and our employees. So long for now, and see you in the next episode.